fantastic day. 25 minutes will be the time that I will give you. In the night, Noah, you die. As well as Steve, you also die.
Those guys were in the Zoom for like the longest time too. Fuck. That's.
They started going like no, and I was like, ugh.
So, does does Fonty or Dave Dobb make those kills?
I don't think Dave makes those kills.
By the way, thanks for confirming me as town, guys.
Yeah, I don't think Dave makes those kills.
Steve and Noah.
Can I just ask why you pinged out those two players specifically?
Because they play with him most on DM.
I
believe.
every time.
Yeah, like Fonty, you don't usually read on night clips nowadays. You did like 1 or 2 months ago, but not now.
I've never played with her, so
yeah,
I appreciate the tip.
Dave Dobb, I don't know how to tell. I can't tell his night clips, to be honest.
I just played 3 rounds of Town of Salem with them. Why would I kill them in the night?
Because you can. Because they can read. Can they read you? I'm not sure. Can they read you?
Noah can't read. Noah's admitted he can't read me, and Steve thinks he can read me, but he can't.
The interesting part is Noah is really good at reading Pope, but Pope is still not that likely to kill Noah. Like what?
Actually, wasn't that a paired kill? The kind of thing Pope would do, because they were the ones who were same checked in the All-Stars game on Tuesday. And Pope likes to
It's a bit of a stretch.
Like
What do you mean, like paired
This
kill?
sounds like a you kill then, Fonty.
Fonty, what do you mean by a paired kill?
Like a thematic kill.
They were chosen together.
That's a big word, thematic.
Yeah.
What the hell is that, dude?
Yeah, can we use a different...
So like, what she means.
Can we dumb that down a bit?
They were like balls in a sack.
Why didn't you just say that?
So like,
by the way, for everyone, I posted a link.
Peas in a porcelain?
That's the official background music for this game.
what she means is like they didn't kill
Okay,
Jan.
okay.
and
For example,
right?
the last time I was Mafia,
That would be the
we
exact
killed
opposite.
Dune and Spunky. A thematic kill.
So yeah, like Greg lost to kill both Templars, for example.
Oh yeah, and then Fonty's like, I would never kill Boone.
I would write C any.
So, I think we should talk about the night kills for the rest of the game.
Okay, we
Agree.
Yeah, I agree.
That's fine. It makes me more confirmed town.
I agree before Fonty, town cred.
I kind of think that Steve or Keith is Mafia.
But you claiming confirmed town is
who?
Keith.
Not aligned with a negative, but weird.
Pope.
You're just weird.
Thanks for pointing out the obvious, Jan.
Okay.
Someone has
Just taking part in the hydro back, just so you guys know we were getting pizza.
No, could you please let Rick play, because it's easier to scum read him.
Yeah. Rick. Yeah, what's a scum read you?
Oh, what a scumbag!
What town?
Good job so far, Rick.
To be honest, Gnome told me that we're town, and I believe her. I don't know what she would say if we were Mafia. Would you let her do anything?
I'll tell you though, if we were Mafia, there's no fucking way I would tell him either.
That's gotta be like cheating or something.
Off the record, no. I mean, I'll check. I'll get to the bottom of it tonight. I'll have a hard read tomorrow.
Have a hard what?
On our own alignment.
Yeah, but
Pretty sure we're town. I believe her. That's my read.
I'm pretty sure Pope's Mafia though.
I don't like reading people.
DQ.
Kind of like that.
So really, we just have to read.
I didn't want to have to like kill you guys in the night
that can
already.
go away now, actually.
It's my own personal read that we're town. You can take that into account.
Yeah, windows are open, man.
Like Rick reads Gnome as town. That is a read.
All right, so I'm gonna write down.
Thank
Rick reads Gnome Town.
No DQ? No, thank you. Off? No, thank you. Good night. I thought I muted.
You didn't. No one was listening to your conversation, though. We don't listen.
God damn
I
it,
kind of think Brent's there, but I don't know. Like, I thought she was 10 the last time and she was Mafia.
Why do you get
She
that
did the same
feeling
sort of
already?
thing.
Like I tend to try and read
Ben-
Boone the first day, but
Because
not
Ben
this
asked
early.
a question that I was thinking in my own head. He asked the same question, so I kind of like mind melded with her. So I thought that was kind of like, I don't know, it made her more towny, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I had the same feeling last time, and she.
Wait, what question?
Okay, Boone, I have a simple
She
question
asked
for you.
Fonty
I rolled town, so did you
But
roll
I stopped
Mafia?
saying the same thing as me.
She asked Fonty a question, or I can't remember if it was Fonty or Dave Dobb. Did Dave Dobb? Yeah.
My stomach hurts.
You want a bad read? I think Boone's Mafia. Nipples is alive. Fonty's alive. Hydra's alive.
Oh crap!
Since I'm town, Boone's probably Mafia.
Just wait till tomorrow. Like Jeep's gonna claim cop.
Jeep is my top town. Like,
No, he's not. No,
Yes,
he's not.
he is.
No.
Goddamn
I can't
right.
remember what I play. It's alright.
I mean,
No,
I'm
he's
aware of
not.
that.
Wait, did Bindo say I wouldn't kill anybody in this Zoom? Like there'd be no night kills?
Yeah.
I mean,
Wait,
there obviously
why do
would
you
be
think
night kills, but she would not like to kill anyone.
Dude, when he was giving those reads, it was almost like he was like he didn't think those were real at all.
Well,
Like,
I'll check you. I'll check your real.
you see, like I swear. So I don't know about Keith still. I think Jeep is very Mafia. I think that Wiggles is with those two.
Got more Mafia?
I'll be able to figure Wiggles
Boone,
alignment.
Boone, Gnome, me, Fonty, Dave Dobb are town. I think.
Why, Fonty?
You're right on one of those.
I mean, you read 4 women.
Wait.
Everyone can do that.
Which one am I right on, Keith?
You're right on Dave Dobb.
Oh, okay, all right.
Forever right on Dave Dobb.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You're not supposed to say your partners, Keith.
Town too.
Fonty, my read on you is probably the
Yo,
worst.
Keith, the
that's
tempo
probably the
distancing.
that's probably the lightest one. But I think you are like just leaning town
But why do you think Boone's town?
because of that hat. No, I actually retract
You
the
said
Boone
that
read.
before she put that
I
out.
retract the Boone read. It's
Okay,
a
why
bad read too.
Why do you read like?
It's almost it's just like a it's almost just
So
like a
your
gut.
read on
Okay.
me is
okay,
light,
Pope,
and you
Pope.
don't have a read on Boone, so what are your
Like,
actual
Pope-
reads
Yeah,
again?
that's it.
Like, do you have any real read here, Pope?
I think
Boone's
Gnome and
like to
Rick
be
are
optional.
real.
He thinks Elias is town.
All right, I'll give you my actual reads. I think Gnome and Rick are town. I think Jeep is Mafia. Those are the two I'm most substantial on, and that and Dave maybe. Dave is probably like my third most confident.
Why do you think Nick is town?
Did I say Nick?
What do you think Dave has
I didn't say Nick.
what do you think Dave has done that was so town that you had to repeat the town read like 4 times?
I think he was genuine about the Noah kill. About thinking it would confirm him as town. I think, while it doesn't, clearly, I think he believes it did.
Alright, Wiggles, where you at, bro?
One thing I noticed about you, Nick, was for sure is it was very easy for maybe a Mafia to be like, oh, can we get off the night 0 kills? I don't know. I mean, a 10 could say that too, but it's also an easy play for a Mafia. So I'm not gonna.
What the fuck does that mean, man?
I don't know if Jeep is Mafia, by the
literally
way.
anyone could say
I
that.
take it back.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying it doesn't give you any 10 equity for saying it.
I think
wasn't asking for it.
I think Jeep's town now. I just changed my mind.
I think Jeep is A alignment.
You're only
That's my read.
Well, then I like your response to that.
I'm
Nick.
tempted to just like erase all the reads you've given.
You should. They're bad. They're
That's the
all
worst
bad.
idea.
We want to hear from Booth.
Yeah, I want to hear from Booth.
From me?
Boof.
I have nothing.
Boof.
Boof.
My
Boof.
touchdown.
Jeep.
Oh
Right,
yeah,
right.
I can't call him
Boof.
Boof. I have to call him G.
Yeah, you can call me.
I'm sorry.
The person I think Mafia is the most is actually Wiggles. Last guy you were all playing together, I think 2 days ago, and Steve and Noah both got a good read on him touching his hair and stuff.
Oh, that was my own read that I made up, and everyone kept talking about it that game.
And then yeah, so I think he killed him because they have a good read on him. That's he's my top scum.
Yeah, I don't think I'd choose the night kills though. To be fair.
Do
I
you
like
have
top
town.
Booth,
You
do you
don't
have top
think
town?
you do?
Or any town read? Let's say town.
I don't know. Town's a little harder. I like you, Jan.
It's actually a lot easier because there's a lot more of them.
What did I do that you like?
Wiggles, what team
I
would
like
you
that
have to
read.
have for you to make the night kills?
Me, Booth, and whoever else is new.
There's a lot of people that see
Do you
anything.
think? There are half of the Zoom with
Not me though. I choose kills.
I'm like almost 100%.
I see anything. I will say this. I see anything. Night 0.
I'm almost 100% sure.
Night 0. I don't give a
What are
damn.
you 100% sure on, Nick?
Needed to know
Hey,
that
we're Mafia.
tonight.
Oh,
We like Booth.
you're almost 100%
I
wrong.
like Boof. I like the fact that he gave a Mafia read first, and then he said town's real harder. If you're Mafia, it's really easy to spew with a couple town reads, but he's
What
like
did you say, Fonty?
he's unwilling or he doesn't have any
Huh?
town reads. I like that.
That
Part.
was
You said
sarcastic.
something.
That's a good ass read, Rick. That's
I'm
a
just curious,
good fucking
but-
read.
I
Booth,
said
you
we
town
really
read-
needed to know that sarcastically.
I'm just curious about Booth because he only
Oh,
town
yeah.
read me and he didn't give a reason when I asked.
Do
Because
you have any reads yet, Fonty?
I don't like Pope. I think his read on Dave is legit though. I think Wiggles is probably actually town.
Why? Why do you ever think Wiggles is town here?
Oh, this is the first time I've seen him actually give content.
Monty, if you think
Well,
is legit, do you think I'm town?
that was a fairly quiet game I played.
What
with you
content did he give this game?
a lot more than I did in the game with when I was Mafia with Fonty.
No, just name
Where
it.
there was a read a second ago. I don't remember what
He
it was.
said I didn't get town cred for what I said. That's all he said.
I think Nick is town, by the way.
Nick,
I'm gonna say,
you're so fucking
That was a sick question. That was a sick question to Fonty.
Don't get in the pocket. Don't do it.
I mostly said it to you,
No,
Nick,
I'm not
just to
doing
get a response, like to see whether you were down or not.
That's bullshit.
Can we hear Boof's reason for town reading Jan? Tobias kind of deflected.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's...
I'm the one that asked him.
No, I asked him to.
No, you asked Fonty's that question.
No, I asked Boof what his town was. Like
someone else deflected. I'm sorry.
Whatever.
No, well, I mean, I didn't. Whatever.
Boof, don't care.
I raised for Jan. Jan's not speaking as much as I usually see him, but he's speaking at the right points. He's pushing people on their town reads, and like he pushed on me a little bit. So I don't know.
Stop counter-reading Jan for nothing.
Jan's pretty good.
Jan's my second.
I'm Fonty. I'm Mafia who hates it when town gets read for nothing.
So, Keith.
Yes, sir.
I'm curious. You stopped smiling several times. Why? You're such a good mood guy normally.
That hurts your cheeks after a while.
What are you dancing to?
He's gotta pee.
In Zoom chat. I'm listening to like 1 or 2 hours playlist of Electro Swing.
Alright, Keith
Wait,
reads.
someone else has to pee?
Keith?
Yeah,
Keith,
what?
go, lay it
Where
on
are you
us.
at? Give us anything.
Okay, so well, I've already gotten Dave Dobb. Dave's one of the only players that I think I can actually read just based off his body language. So
You're one of the few, Keith.
Except
You're
only
one of the few.
Wait, did you say what your read on him was?
town.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's only 90% because he's at a different angle, so the shadowing could be a little different. So I'll only give him pass for one day. I have Jeep as town, and the reason I have Jeep as town is because he called out Boone as Mafia, and even if you don't believe that as Mafia, I mean, Boone isn't the type of person that you call out because it kind of draws attention to you, and people will get kind of wondering about that. So I like Jeep for actually calling out one of the stronger players.
Keep that in mind when I call her out after you're
Keith,
done.
that read,
I am one of the
that read was an airball.
That was not an airball.
You just town read.
That was an airball.
Wait,
You
what did
just
he
town
say?
read Jeep. You just town read Jeep for Mafia reading Boone early because Boone doesn't get called out early because that's suspicious.
That Mafia doesn't want to draw attention, so calling out one of the stronger players, people are going to actually pay attention to that read and get. That's where I was like, I'm not saying Boone's town.
But you said she's a strong player.
He's saying that she's 100% town.
Wait, what did
No,
he
I'm not-
say?
I'm
I
not
wasn't
saying-
listening.
I'm saying
I will say this much, Keith.
Yes, sir.
I wouldn't be surprised to find out that you are Mafia
Okay.
and that Boone is town.
Yo, so one of the few
Based on
people who
that
can read
purely.
Keith.
You realize this read he's giving has nothing to do with Boone, right? This read he is giving is based on Jeep.
Exactly. I don't. Why is Boone
Yes.
even brought into this? I'm not mentioning anything about her alignment.
I think it's a weird perspective if you don't know Boone's alignment, though.
No, he reads Jeep Town because the
talking
way
about a
Jeep
stronger
went on
player.
Boone. So he reads basically, it's a read on Jeep, yes.
It's a read on Jeep. It has nothing to do with Boone.
What if
All right,
they're
keep
both
going, Keith.
Mafia?
Keep going.
Anything on that one?
What did you say?
What if they're both Mafia?
Okay, Keith, you
It's
pocketed me.
popsicle.
Boone, I'm not.
Keep
I'm not,
giving the rest of your read.
I'm not reading you.
I know, I'm just
Boone, I have you in my top 5. You should be like insta-pocketed.
Boone, curious, why did you take off your hat after Pope read your town for wearing it?
Oh, I put my hat on. I didn't start the game with my hat on.
No, you didn't. But your town read you the moment you put it on, and then you.
Are we done talking to Keith?
Yeah, Keith, are you done?
No, I also.
Yeah, just keep talking over there.
Oh, yes, more reads.
And I gave a look, and he said,
I
"Oh, I
can-
might have to take back the town read." And I took my
Boone,
hat
we
off.
don't care about this yet.
I don't think we
No, I
ever
took it
will.
off because he said he
I
no
care.
longer was reading me as.
I'll maybe care when Keith is done.
Okay, so Keith.
Oh,
Yeah.
can you corroborate my story, please?
Oh, yes, I care.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Keith.
And then,
I form a pope.
Second Pope.
Who's that? Who just did that?
There's a formal on Pope.
Wait, who just seconded that? Jeep? Oh god, you're
You
both
think you're town? I don't.
you're both town. That's the bad part. Okay, go.
Oi, oi.
I think your accusation is One, you just called Jeep Town when he was your top Mafia.
I know, I switched. I thought about something you said earlier.
Second, you gave a bullshit read on Boone.
She's Mafia.
Third, you switched on that too, bitch.
Yeah, I know.
Third, you tried to bury Keith for some bullshit.
Keith is Mafia as well.
Fourth,
I don't know.
And you call me Town, which is really weird.
I think you're very Town.
I think you're very Mafia.
Okay. I'll go through all the things that Nick just said, and then I'll follow my reads. So my reads early were all really fluff. There wasn't really any content behind those reads, and I actually have switched on almost all of them, except the Dave and Rick read. In fact, Rick and Gnome are even more Town because okay, so Rick is more Town, not so much Gnome, because Rick is seeing what I'm calling Keith out on. His logic doesn't line up. It's completely incorrect. But I just told him it was wrong, and Keith tried to stick to it. It's like he's forcing this read, even though it actually doesn't make any sense.
Why didn't I get 10?
Okay, so hold on. Let me finish.
It is correct.
Let me finish this. Hold on.
Wrong. It makes
Okay,
sense.
so no, I'll explain it whenever. That was number 4 on the list, though. So number 1 thing, I don't even remember what it was. Jeep. I called Jeep Mafia early. Because the way he gave his reads, but then I remembered the thing he said at the start of the day about how Noah and Steve have been in this Zoom the longest. Jeep has been in here with them, so I don't know if Jeep would go into the Mafia chat and drop their names in there. So that instantly made me flip from like him being very Mafia to almost like neutral leaning Town. I called him very Town for it, but it's just like I took him off my Mafia list basically. But I think Jeep is Town. I don't think he would propose those 2 names. So just call it. I'm not calling it OGI because it's not. It's really pre-game information.
Go to the the Boone read.
The Boone read, I called her Town. It's a bad read, especially the way she's interacted with Keith, who I think is Mafia. But I'm not so sure on Boone as I'm sure on Keith. Okay, so hold on. Let me finish. So Jeep is Town. I hope everyone understands why I switched on.
Yep.
Okay, Nick, I think you're Town. For the question you asked Fonty regarding Wiggles, Fonty called Wiggles Town because of the content he gave. Nick asked the question, what content did he give? And Fonty literally couldn't even replicate what he said, even though he spoke 20 seconds ago. So she either isn't paying attention or is just lying. And those are the only 2 options, but Nick bringing that up is pretty good. Like, it's pretty Town-sided. Even if he is Mafia, it was a great question to ask. It dropped Fonty off my Town circle. Like, I think she's, like, kind of Mafia. I don't think she's, like, really Mafia.
That's a bullshit read.
How is that a bullshit read? You couldn't provide any content.
I don't provide, because I don't
So you called him Town for no reason. That's what you're saying.
No.
I felt like she called me Town and everyone else was scum reading me.
I called him Town because I liked what he was saying as he was saying it. I didn't bother to memorize what he was saying.
No, that's not what you said though. You said I like him for the content he gave.
Yeah,
and when asked, you didn't even know what it was. Okay, but
I don't care that he gave what the content was.
I don't want you to like try to bury me right now because I am Town and what I'm saying is accurate, regardless of the fact that you disagree with me.
She just likes it down.
I agree. What's your read on Jan and Tobias?
Jan has traffic copped. I don't know.
We apparently went to rescind her second.
I do that as either.
Okay, Jan is traffic copy. I don't think it's. I don't think it's alignment indicative. I would lean him Town now. Like that's not like a substantial read. He will be day to day.
We think Pope's dead.
I want to go on Keith right now and explain to you why I think he needs to be lynched.
What do you think about Nips?
Nips could be Mafia. So I'll give my Mafia reads real quick. I'll just say all the people I think are Mafia. Keith number 1, and then after that it's like Keith and Boone's interaction was awkward. Boone felt the need to say "you pocketed me" about 4 times. It was like people weren't listening, but she just kept on saying it.
Yep.
And I don't know. That was weird. If Keith is Town, Boone is like 100% Mafia.
Wait, give a quick
I disagree with that.
I think Giannis leaning Town.
The funnel is up.
No, it's not. It's 5 minutes. Oh, is it? Oh, okay, whatever. I don't think I'm gonna get lynched. What is?
10 seconds.
Yeah. So Mafia team is something like Keith, Nipples, Boone, Fonty, Wiggles. I think everyone else is kind of Towny. That's it. That's a good. I feel good about that. I think I'll win the game.
If
Keith,
you wish to
Nipples,
vote
Boone.
on Pope,
Yep.
please put your hand to the camera in 3, 2, 1. Vote. 3 is not enough.
Why did you vote, Keith? Just
Kinda weird.
vote, Keith.
Uniform one?
Kind of weird.
Because there's a really good.
Uniform one?
I mean, I think
Somehow I knew that wasn't going to get the vote, so I'm pretty sure Pope is Mafia.
Oh, I'm not, Dave. For real.
What he said, he honestly believes, even
Why are
though
you not seconding Pope?
Well, who'd you
not-
follow?
it's wrong.
Who's?
No,
We
I
can,
agree with that.
we can agree to disagree. I don't just because someone disagrees with you does not make them Mafia. So I think Pope
Is that correct?
Hey, yo, Boone.
Yeah.
Read. Ba-bam.
Yeah, I only have one Mafia, but I've got 3 town. I have Pope, Jeep, and Nick and Rome.
I think Tobias could be that.
Oh, I do have 4 reads. Nick, I want to say Rome. It's Rome. Nick, Rome, Pope, and Jeep are my town, and F and Nipples is my Mafia.
You're wrong, Boone.
Oh,
Why do you think Nips are Moth?
I don't know. It was something that he did at the beginning of the day. I can't remember what it was. But
How
it just seemed
convenient for
awkward.
you to not be able to remember what I said. But when you're being scum read, then you read me as scum.
You're pulling a Fonty, Boone.
So Boone, what's your read on Keith?
I'd be wary if I was you, Boone.
On Keith, I'm not sure. I think that Keith gets mislynched quite often as town, and so I'm hesitant to go on him only because I often read him as Mafia. I almost never read him as town unless I'm Mafia. So I'm hesitant to say anything about Keith. I do think that I'd probably be able to read Wiggles better tomorrow. I don't have anything on him now, but I've never been wrong on him when I've read him. So
What did you read him as?
today, nothing yet. He only spoke one time, and I didn't think that it was. I almost felt like he spoke because he thought he had to, not
Okay.
because he wanted to.
And what about a read on me?
I had you as Mafia, and I removed it. I think that you might be town, but you're playing differently than I'm used to.
Jeep, you wanted to say something.
Bias is town as fuck.
I was gonna formal someone.
Tobias isn't. Well, you're not asking the kind of
Who is right?
you're asking, and I really was expecting you to say something when Pope, during Pope's formal, but you just sat back and let it happen. And I don't.
People are asking good questions. People had better questions
Pope
than me.
there. So it was interesting for me to not see you. Say
Okay,
something.
so what made you change your mind on all of that? Which is probably
you?
fair to think, and then make me town.
You didn't vote. And that's honestly the only reason why I scratched off the little M. You didn't vote because I figured if you were gonna vote, then I was probably gonna question you as to why. But you didn't. So
Wiggles, do you have reads?
Um,
can I just say I think that there's one between Fonty and Young.
I heard Wiggles gives good content.
I would probably kill Nipples. I probably I don't know Keith, but I feel like Pope's very towny, so I'd probably kill Keith.
I don't feel like you're nearly as confident as you
I don't
have
think that Pope is very towny. I'll just say that.
I kind of want to kill Boone today.
You got.
I agree.
Kinda what
I'm down. I'm down.
I'd liked that Fonty.
I don't know if I'm going to get the votes for it,
thought
but I want
was
to kill Boone
town
today.
for actually giving
I think
content.
Don't worry about the votes and make the formals you think are good.
Let the guy talk.
Yeah.
I feel like Fonty didn't need to say anything about me, but she gave that town read when nobody else was giving it. I like Nick for his responses to people and his response to myself when I was talking to him. I feel like he's coming from a towny perspective. I don't know how to read Rome with it being 2 people.
You just focus on one.
Yeah, Medic better fucking save me today.
Oh, you just consider the fact that
I like Boone's the way she's talked about me. It felt towny that she was at least saying she wasn't just calling me one way or another. She was at least deliberating on that because I don't think
Wiggles,
I
want
have
to
given.
ask you a question. Do you believe this
yeah.
game is easy right now?
Well, I think we'll know that tomorrow.
I feel like this game, by the way, I think this game is very easy. I'm reading so many town people.
Okay, well, if it's easy, how about this? I'm the Vigi. Who should I shoot?
Oh, Nipples was softing Vigi though. Why did you tell Boone to tread lightly?
Sorry?
Nipples is Mafia.
Huh?
We'll find because
Boone, you're Mafia. Get out of here.
Because
in the past,
You told her to be wary. You literally said that.
In the past, I have trusted Boone's reads. And I've trusted
You threatened her though. Like,
escaping in the night.
I think that Boone's been Mafia like the 10th time out of like 12 games or whatever. I think you're pretty spot on with the.
There's
Boone.
at least one Mafia between.
Pope, you said Boone,
Camera shake.
Fonzie, Keith, and Wiggle was your Mafia, so I guess we just.
Can you repeat?
Boone, Pope, and Rome. There's at least one.
I don't think it's Rome, basically.
I don't think it is.
I formal Rome.
Okay, I'm just.
I formal
Boone.
Second Boone.
oh my god!
No, I actually just wanted to see if anyone would second it. Actually,
Did I get that?
Boone, Boone. This doesn't feel like your town game to me.
Yes.
You haven't been extremely questioned, Div. Your face just kind of screams Mafia to me.
It's formal.
The way you read people this game does not feel like the way you normally read people. I think you're Mafia.
Okay, so you're wrong. I don't even know how to defend against some of that because I think that it's bullshit. I gave my reads the way that I always give my reads. I was a little how do I say this? People don't typically just say, Boone, what's your read on me when I'm giving my reads? So I was thrown off a little bit because I didn't actually want to give a read on Tobias because I didn't have anything good because I just removed him from my Mafia circle. And the only other person I had on was effing Nipples. I don't like to give my reads when people ask me for them. I like to volunteer my reads so that I'm more confident when I give them. So that's maybe why I'm a little bit more nervous than you're used to. But yeah, I'm just gonna say I don't have any other reads outside of that. I have Pope, Jeep, Rome, and Nick as talent. Yeah, Pope, what's up?
Okay, so my question is,
yeah,
Keith said that crap about Jeep reading you, and you said you have me pocketed, implying it was Townie.
No,
right?
No.
So,
I thought that what Keith was saying could come from either side. I wasn't sure, but either way, I was saying pocketed, as in, like, I'm probably going to believe what Keith says for a little while and not vote on him today because he flattered me and complimented me by saying I was a good player, and I thought that was funny.
Oh, the good player comment. Okay.
I mentioned, okay, so maybe I shouldn't have done this, but I mentioned earlier that I never get to troll in games. I don't know how to do it. And so I was coming into this game and I was like, I'm going to have fun and I'm going to troll with these people because that's what they like. And I'm bad at it, and I'm
This
sorry.
is MafiaNext. There's no fucking trolling around.
No trolling allowed.
Bad troll. Bad.
Troll,
We didn't even troll. I just confirmed myself as town from the night kills, and that's all we did.
Yeah, you guys all think I'm Mafia, but I'm just trying to have fun.
Rule number one: always play to win.
No fun.
She could be Mafia.
Boone, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Why do you think there's a Mafia between Fonty and me? Why are you so sure?
Because Fonty kept yelling at people for town reading you, and they're like, stop town reading him for no reason. And I don't remember who said it, but they were like, Fonty gets mad when people are town read for no reason when she's Mafia. And I was like, that's really interesting.
Not what happened, Boone. Dave Zob said that as a general tell, people who get mad when someone's being town read is a Mafia tell. It's
okay,
not
well,
something
I thought that he was saying it about you because you had just yelled about Jan.
No.
And
He was saying it as it's a general tell and it applies to me.
doesn't matter.
Also,
But the thing is, I know it's a general tell.
Okay, so stop
Wow,
talking.
why are you so
In my
defensive,
world,
Fonty?
You had
Right?
just yelled at
You
Jan
could also be Mafia.
town reading Jan for no reason, and I apologize. There is a
you
vacuum
shouldn't.
in the hallway. So I'm sorry if I'm like yelling right now.
I can't handle the vacuum.
Boone, what's your read on Boof?
I have no read on G. I have no read on. I don't know how to read them.
No, on Boof.
I will not say that word. I would rather call him fart.
That's not nice.
What's your read on Fart?
I don't have one.
Yo, rule number 2: always be respectful, Boone. Jesus Christ!
So-
like,
Is that actually
Scumrat, you come out with this Mafia read on me, give no substance to it, and the second I threaten you, you're like, oh, I think there's one between Jan and
Barry.
why did you threaten?
I think that you are reaching a little bit.
I think I've got a better question, okay?
I didn't have anything good to bury you with. I still think you're Mafia, though.
Boone, do you have any other reads that you don't feel like are fully formed and so you don't want to volunteer them yet?
Yeah, I think that Dave Dobb is weird. I would say that he's
That's
either
your Dave
Mafia
Dobb.
or PR because I don't ever see him calling me Mafia.
It's the rocking chair.
Especially for what he called me
The
Mafia
time
for.
of this formal is done. Do you wish to push or rescind?
We push him.
Okay.
10 seconds.
So this will be like the first time in a long time if I get mislynched. I'm Town. Please don't vote on me. I'm sorry I trolled.
If you wish to vote on Boone, please put your hand to the camera in 3, 2, 1. Vote.
Is that miss?
That's enough.
Yeah, that's enough. When you are dead, please go to sleep. Send unto me your night actions. Except for Steve. Steve's dead.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
It's the Steve and Noah show. Or the Noah and Steve show. I don't mind second billing.
Okay, there we go. How are you doing, Steve?
Alright. Had fun playing Town of Salem before when we were goofing around.
Yeah.
I normally don't like playing. Like, that's the last time I played Town of Salem was when me and Jacob played once a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it's
like more fun to
when you have like a group.
Yeah, it's more fun to troll with it with other people at the same time than to just play it by yourself.
I agree. We've been playing it like every night after MafiaNext.
Oh, really?
Yep. In the raid call.
I used to play it a lot, but I haven't recently. It would be all they would need to do is add like a minute or two to the day to let some conversation actually happen, but it goes so quick you just can't do anything. The oldest and the youngest player. I think I am the oldest player.
I don't think I'm the youngest, but
I might be the oldest. I know I'm older than I'm like a year or two older than Rob Alloy, and he's pretty old.
we got mixed together two medium short-haired people. Sure, why not?
I can grow hair on the sides and the back. I could grow like Hulk Hogan hair. But this is MafiaNext. We're all about John Cena.
Yep.
What you gonna do, brother, when Hoka Cena Nation runs wild over you?
Is Steve Noah's dad? No, I'm Fleezus' dad.
I'm so sorry.
Noah is Pope's brother. So there are some family ties, just not. Well, we might be like long lost, like distant 12th cousins 5 times removed, but
It's nice to finally meet you.
next family reunion will just pop up. Hey,
That would be pretty hilarious, though.
Who was what in that last game? Like I died night 0. I mean, in the Town of Salem game, you and Dave and Jeep were still playing.
Jeep was Godfather. I was the executioner.
Ah,
And I don't remember what Dave was.
well, Dave's not important, so that's okay.
It's true. He was invest.
I blame Jeep for killing me.
Shouldn't have been in the middle of the road. Those things happen.
So yeah, did we clear all that family stuff up? I am Fleezus' dad. Noah is Pope's brother.
Wait, are you actually Fleezus' dad?
No, he just started saying that one night and it caught on.
Okay.
I'm not admitting it to it.
Okay.
I don't even remember what started it. There was something happened that started it. I can't remember what it was.
I have no idea.
Werewolves would have been fun. I still haven't. I've played Witch Hunt, which I kind of like, and I've played Resistance, which I actually, well, the first time I liked it, I really liked it. The second time I liked it. The second time I played it,
I'm back. Sorry.
it's boo.
Oh.
No.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought that it was beginning. I was so confused. I didn't pay attention
He's
to the
still
last
mad
bit,
at-
so I didn't realize who got lynched, so I was like, wait, are they waking
Booney's
up?
still mad at you for that game the other day. He saw you come on and he tried to run away.
Well, and that wasn't. I felt so bad because that was like 2 times in a row we played with each other that the exact same thing happened.
Yeah. Man, I should have just listened to my read throughout the entire game.
Vaughn, I like the Witch Hunt games that are bigger. The small ones where everybody just outs their roles and you know everything on day 2 aren't as fun. For me. But when we did the bigger game when there was like 12 people playing, that was more fun.
I like the bigger ones too. Dead Be Dead, Alive Be Alive. That wasn't so much a segue as it was just me being dumb. All right. In the night, Jan, you die. Jeep, you die. Keith, you also die. 20 minutes on the clock.
How the fuck did they
Why'd
get
you shoot Jan? What the fuck? I shot Keith.
How'd they get 3 KP? Wait, how'd they get 3 KP?
I wish it was right.
Oh, well, I guess that their person was Town. Nah.
I was wrong.
I just
I wasn't confident at all.
Wait, who?
Wait,
Jan,
wait,
Jan
oh,
and
why are you
who else
looking at your
died?
ceiling?
Wait,
He's got 3. Me, Wiggles, Rome, Jan, Dave, G, and Nick.
Did Keith vote on Boone?
No.
I voted too.
Pope on mute.
Rick, do you know your alignment yet?
Yeah, I know for sure what Town.
I don't fucking believe you.
So this would mean
that
this would mean that if Mafia voted,
Might even be a PR.
if Mafia voted, it is like Boof and Nipples, and then their partner didn't vote. Because I think everyone else is Town.
Wait, so Jan? Okay, so Jan. So Jan, Wiggles are 2 Town who
They
voted.
thought Jeep was cop again, maybe.
Pope, question: why didn't you vote?
Why didn't I vote?
I felt like it was a weak formal from Boone.
I believed her whenever she started getting pissy with you. When you two started going at it, she told you to stop talking, and you got super defensive, and she got annoyed by it. I think it was, while it was genuine frustration, I think it was Townie.
He formal does.
And I also think
Oh,
that...
you guys heard what I said about that.
I also think that her press onto Nipples is valid.
It was so weak, dude.
I agree her defense
She
wasn't the
literally
greatest, but it
was
wasn't like
your Mafia.
it wasn't like a Mafia defense. It was like
Tobias, we're coming for you.
It was literally just
Did you not hear what I said yesterday when I tried to
talk
formal?
a little bit. I think
Yeah, he said he was
everyone in the Zoom is down except
Yeah,
Nipples and
thank you, Rick. Jesus.
everyone is Town except Nipples and Boone.
Well, that's fucking impossible.
Oh,
Okay,
Boone.
so Pope.
I think that's a legitimate world.
Pope,
I think that's I think that's.
Now, do you think that there is?
Wait, you think Boof is Mafia?
You think Keith was Mafia?
I believe he could have been like.
If
yeah.
Pope is Mafia,
Keith's
he's
Mafia.
with Rome.
No, Biff did that thing. Biff did that thing where he was like, "We can't think of any like town."
Boof, right now,
Biff
my
is,
only
like,
town
super
is
town.
Boof and Pope.
I'll say this.
I don't know if Booth is down, but I think
if one of Pope and
Nipples
Rome
is.
are Mafia, they wouldn't. The other one isn't because they wouldn't have done that thing where they town shielded it during post formal when he obviously wasn't gonna die. Dave, mute. Okay.
Can we hear
Can we hear Tobias?
I read Rick as really talented.
I do not have the same read on
Okay.
Boof as you do, guys. Just
I'm here,
FYI.
no.
Let's get
Boof didn't vote on Boone, right?
Did.
G, yeah. Votes for me, Wiggles, Rome, Jan, Dave, G, and Nick.
I think Nick is 10.
Yeah, Nick was spewed town like all day long.